75 hard. A dad's transformation.
Hi everyone, welcome to day 32 of my 75 hard challenge. It's Monday and for us there is no bridge day since there is a public holiday tomorrow. A lot of schools are closed, but our son's school decided not to, so he had to go to school. So everyone had to get up early. The kindergarten of my youngest was closed, so he had to stay home. We quickly discussed what we're going to do. So we decided my wife is going to stay home for the first 2 hours or so, play with my son, spend some quality time, and I took my oldest to school and went to the office. And while I was at the office, I jumped on the treadmill as my first workout. We had another IT project which I had to work on, and I needed to figure out some internal bookkeeping stuff. So that kept me busy for like the next 2.5 hours. Then my wife joined me and brought my son. He played in the office for a while, and then I took him and the dogs around 1, and we went over to my oldest son's school and picked him up. Then we got home. I prepared a quick lunch for everybody, and then it was just playing and chilling at home. Yeah, obviously there was stuff to do from our short trip, so there was a lot of laundry to do and all this stuff, but the weather wasn't too bad, so my sons asked me if we could go out to the playground in our neighborhood. So I took the dogs and the kids, and we went out for, I would say, 1.5 or 2 hours and played soccer. They climbed on trees, and they just had an overall pretty good time. When it was time for dinner, we went home. My wife joined us. I prepped some roasted potatoes and roasted veggies. And then my wife picked up my sons, brought them to bed, and I jumped on the water rower. And I have a confession to make. At this water rowing session, I watched the first episode of Game of Thrones. I have never watched Game of Thrones before, and it was always on my list. So, yeah. And it was, interesting. Not sure if I like this whole medieval stuff, but I'm going to stick to it for, I would say, the first season, and let me figure out if I like it or not, if I'm going to continue to watch it. Yeah, it was a not as action-packed day, but especially since it was a bridge day and tomorrow will be a public holiday, we try to keep it as low-key as possible, so the kids have a little bit time to chill and relax. But there is another thing I would like to address really quick, because this is something I'm working on really hard and I'm still not able to figure it out completely. Is I was not sure if how to say it, but more my short fuse, maybe? No, yeah, I think that's accurate. I'm getting kind of triggered really fast. I'm getting stressed out really fast when stuff is not going my way or the way I played it out in my head. So, and it starts more in the morning when I'm just, okay, we have to get out of the door at 7:20, and at 7:22 I get aggravated and annoyed about the fact that we are not on time, and it's getting stressful to get the kids to school and kindergarten. I'm really trying to figure out a way to not get triggered or not get pushed in that direction of being annoyed and angry so fast, because that annoys me. I'm not sure, and I'm the book I'm reading right now is exactly kind of talking about self-control and self-management, and mental toughness maybe is part of that. And this 75 hard challenge was part of the 75 hard challenge was me hoping that maybe that will help. So far, not much, but I think self-awareness and the willingness to work on this kind of issues is the first step to solve it. But maybe when somebody of you is listening and has an idea and maybe is facing similar issues, can shoot me an email and let me know what they do about it. Yeah. And I want to be pretty clear that it's not an anger issue. It's more that I'm getting annoyed really quick, and I'm not getting angry or aggressive. It's more of a overwhelming feeling with like emotions that I'm not able to really figure out, and I'm not able to manage that. But again, the book I'm reading gave me a couple of tips, and especially distance myself from, I'm not the emotion that I feel. The emotion is not defining me, and I need to take a step back and take a look at that and say, okay, why am I feeling that way right now? Anyhow, that was kind of my quick thought in the morning for you guys, and maybe somebody else is feeling the same way or is facing similar issues and can give me some tips how they're dealing with it. So let's go through the list really quick. Workout 1 was a walk on the treadmill. Workout 2 was the water rower. I read my 10 pages already in the morning. I took a picture. I didn't cheat on my diet. I didn't have any alcohol, and obviously I stick to my diet. So, thank you for taking the time today. It was a little bit longer episode, and I'm going to discuss the book when I'm done with it. And I think this is one where I definitely need to take a little bit more time to talk about it. So thank you for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Bye.